And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
In now is Nico Horner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Nico Horner.
First delivery to him. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Popped up. Muncie has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. And now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
2-1 the count. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Just underway here in Southern California. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Avens is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now to the plate, Dominic Smith. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not only does this guy hit for high average, Dero, he can also get on base in the top 3 in the league in on-base percentage.
Yeah, he's an aggressive at-bat, Dan. You got to work to get this guy out. He's a pitcher's nightmare. Not always looking to drive the ball out of the ballpark. He's got one of the best eyes in the business, and it shows in his batting average.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
You know, his last 10 games, Dero, he's averaging over an RBI a game. So if he keeps this up, he might very well win that title.
Yeah, bottom line for the pitcher today, if he wants to keep this guy from driving in any more runs, he's got to get the guys out in front of him.
Here's the first pitch. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 4 for 9. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Now to the plate, here is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. David Fletcher will be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And now in the box, David Fletcher. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the AB now. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Betts is on the move. And that one yanked just foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story brings it in to second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Now it'll be Anthony Rendon, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the AB now. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and that retires the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Line drive, base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next, it'll be Wilson Contreras. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries. First offering on its way, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here now the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. Throw to Muncie to finish the double play. That retires the side. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. At the plate now is Cody Bellinger. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So here is Keston Hiura, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, outside. Hey! 3-2.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Another full count pitch home. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Hiura, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Batting 7.
Stepping up is Drew Avens. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now the first pitch. David Bodie is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
At the plate, Zach Davies. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Nico Horner trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now to the plate, Colin Thoreau, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He's got it one away. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Lifted in the air to center. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, shortstop, David Fletcher.
Into the box, David Fletcher.
At the ball.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Popped him up. Muncie has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Next, it'll be Dominic Smith. Worked a walk his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And it's fouled away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. Number 35 now on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Anthony Rizzo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now, Ian Happ. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 22 home runs and 65 RBIs. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that pitch is out.
Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
To the plate now, David Bodie, as he'll take a look at ball one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Fletcher is there, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Into the box, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A ball and a strike now. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. In now is Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit to short. Story picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball upstairs.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 31 for him on the season. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura.
Second baseman.
As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. So here now's the pitcher. Zach Davies struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Zach Davies.
First delivery to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, Nico Horner. First offering. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fouled off. The 2-2. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll dive back in. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Too high, ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
From the stretch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
One and one. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Matt Muncie.
Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Drew Avens. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
He looks really
catcher,
sharp out there, guys.
Colin Thoreau.
At the plate, Colin Thoreau.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. James Sneed takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big...
A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Popped up. And therefore it is Hura for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Story on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. A.J. Pollock is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Corner over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So
right
stepping in is Mookie Betts, singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1 offering. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Now batting.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Cody Bellinger stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. He'll hold at 2nd, and there are 2 aboard now.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use 1 pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes a called strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The set and the 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 28 on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Alec Mills, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Next up is Max Muncie. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Stepping in once again is Drew Avens. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 LA. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Corey Knebel is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Johann Camargo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
First delivery to him. David Bodie is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Cole Roederer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Bodie aboard here at first with nobody out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And this will be fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Nico Horner.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And the deficit remains 5-2. Trevor McGill will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. And stepping in, Colin Thoreau. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
A bouncer up the middle. Story scoops it up, and that's the first out. And the next in is Johann Camargo. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top 5-2. Jack Sanchez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready now is Jason Hayward. Flew out last time up.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And another foul ball. That too will be a foul ball and will stay 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. Thoreau corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's the pitch.
I got 2 on the count.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Full count.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Still 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Now the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron. First offering. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
pitcher,
3 for 4.
15.
He's looking locked in.
Yeah. Sanchez.
Ronnie Mauricio will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA, and it remains 5-2. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So now into the box is Ian Happ. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Ian Happ.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hand has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. Called strike 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Christopher Morel will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch, he squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Bodie at third. Morel at second with 2 gone. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Big RBI knock right here in the top half of the 9th to cut the deficit to 1 run. You could start to feel the tension a little bit. That pitcher might be holding that ball a little bit longer. That's when you miss over the heart of the plate.
Next to stand in is Jason Hayward. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2 out here and a runner at second. That's wide. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's the 2-0.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1, here it is. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Los Angeles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. James Snead gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Brad Hand earns the save out of the bullpen, his 42nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.